Met this baddie in the club, said she wanna leave with me.
Met this baddie in the club, said she wanna leave with me. On the floor, I left a dub, now she leaving with a G. Popping bottles, turning up, smoking weed in VIP. Baby, come and live it up with the gang EFMG.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Listen, I got, somebody that's really dope with me today. We've done this before.
Yes, we have.
You know what I'm saying? He goes by Aimfordahead. What's going on, fam?
What's good? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, listen, appreciate you being here, first and foremost.
Sure, appreciate you having me.
Give me some love, and you got to hold it there because we're transferring energy. You feel that?
Out of here. Let's go.
I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying?
Vibes,
We
good
nothing but good vibes, good energy. Like when Dolo and I were just having a conversation, I appreciate you guys because the last time we did this on a whim, I invited you to come to an event I was hosting, and you guys pulled up, you turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Solid. I mean, that's how we coming.
And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, some people be like, oh, no, it's last minute. I can't make it. Y'all said, hey, what time I got to be there? Cool.
I'm taking all opportunities.
Got to. That way. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself.
What's going on, man? I go by the name of Aimfordahead. Y'all can follow me on everything. AIMFORDAHEAD. Aimfordahead. We work in EFMG. We in the building. Dolo, Kill Bill.
Nah, for real. Let's talk about that name first and foremost out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Give us the origin of that name.
So the name Aimfordahead, I played baseball coming up.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you was aiming for their head.
I was aiming for the head at first base to my first baseman because that's the easiest place for him to catch the ball. He not going to get hit in his face.
Did you ever hit somebody in the head with a baseball? Keep it all the way, G.
Yeah, I have.
On purpose?
Not on purpose. Baseball, sometimes the ball slip, might hit the batter in the head. But it's part of the game. But, yeah, and aim for the head really for me, it means, aiming for the top.
Nah, for real. Absolutely.
That's where it comes from.
Exactly. So you grew up playing sports then?
Yeah, I'm an athlete for sure.
What else did you play?
Athlete. Yeah, that's I played basketball, football, played soccer, volleyball. I'm from the Virgin Islands, so.
Oh, that's dope,
though. We play all kind of different things.
Yeah, you got to be well rounded. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So let's talk about that ever so slightly. Would you say that playing sports is helping you today?
Definitely.
And elaborate a little bit. I know how it helps a lot of people, but how did it help you personally?
Personally, me just, being a team, because
exactly.
In the music business, if you don't have your team members, you're nothing. And just the same thing with music, because they're the ones who are going to take you to the top.
Right. Big facts. We can't do this by ourselves. At all. We just had this whole conversation. Now, sometimes we really give it our best effort to do it alone, but we figured out along the way you got to have help from people.
Got to.
So was sports something you aspired to do long-term before music became your passion?
Yeah, definitely. I was going to be the first professional baseball player and the first rapper to be doing both of them big, you know what I mean? But it ain't turned out that way. I'm still rapping, so, and I coach baseball, so it could possibly still happen,
Okay.
Because my uncle, he coached in the league. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So you're still able to pursue both passions?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not stopping. I'm trying to have a B. That's my goal.
And a coach is so important because even though they're not out there playing, they understand the game.
Definitely.
And they're going to put you in the right position.
That's my plan.
It's an element. You gotta definitely stay in your element, stay what you're cool with, because then you're gonna help other people.
Definitely.
We talked about this in life. Sometimes our passion and our purpose are different.
That's a fact.
Music is your passion, but your purpose is to help other people. You're coaching people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you're living both.
For sure.
That's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, it is. I try my best to help people. I seen my parents do that. So
yeah,
it just rubbed off on me any way I could help. I just try my best to, hey, this is what I'm doing. Come on, let me help you out.
Absolutely. Take us back to the first time you ever were in like a professional setting recording a song. What was it like for you? Do you remember that day?
Yeah, I actually do. Very vividly. I was in the studio with very known Rock City songwriters.
Okay.
And, Mike Wilhad gave him a call on the phone. And that's when I was like, oh, man, this shit is real.
Yeah, shit just got real.
Yeah, like, they really doing it, and this is the time when Mike Will had that big run, Rihanna's, Miley Cyrus, all of that time. And he was, like, the hottest producer in the game. And they was writing a lot of the stuff for the record. So it was like, man, I'm just around greatness.
Yeah. That's inspiring.
Yeah.
When you're around people that are in a position that you aspire to be, man, there's no better feeling, right?
Yeah, and just them giving you a cosign saying keep going, your time gonna come, hearing it from people who's around all these major names.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, it's humbling.
It is humbling, absolutely. And it puts a lights a fire under us to want to go harder.
Exactly.
With that being said, outside of experiences like that, what is making you stay focused? Because in this business, we can get thrown off by a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
How do you stay focused?
My family, man, everybody around me, they keep me focused, which is keep my eye on the prize.
Right.
My purpose really, my cousin, he got murdered in the Virgin Islands in 2020.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's crazy.
That's my twin right there. So at the end of the day, he started all this EFMG stuff.
Yeah.
So I got to keep pushing it for him. That's his legacy.
Nah, for real. And now it's become y'all's legacy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We started it together, and we got to just keep it going for him.
You got to baby it and nurture it and grow it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a child, for real.
It is like your child.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Who all's involved with the movement?
Me, Dolo, my brother DJ Jai-Eazy, Kill Bill, he's our first artist. We're going to be pushing out.
Congrats.
His sister, her name Anna Fire Kiana. So them the main two people that we pushing right now. We got another artist, we developing.
Yeah.
But right now, that's what we doing. We try and get the younger artists out there and push the brand.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So when you decide that you want to work with an artist, like you got somebody with you today, right? What was it in him that you seen that said, I got to work with this guy right here?
Just like, he's just a natural.
Yeah.
When he get in the studio, it ain't like you got to teach him how to do something. He walk in, he hear a beat, he working.
That's such a blessing, right?
Yeah, like he just got the wit, and he's humble. He's not one of them guys who come in, oh, I'm the best, da-da-da-da-da. He going to show you. You know what I mean? So,
Actions speak louder.
Yeah. He's real humble, and I like that. I don't like
Me too.
someone who come in the game and
with arrogance.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work with an a-hole.
Nobody.
Period.
Nobody. If you in this business, just be humble, respect the game. You know what I mean? Wait your turn. It's just part of it.
Yeah. And it makes what you do more pleasurable because you're not stressed out dealing with some arrogant person that
attitude,
bad
energy.
Yeah, we don't do none of that
We're
stuff.
not doing that. Good energy, good vibes, like you just said.
Boom.
That's it. That's all we doing. If it ain't that, keep it that way.
And the reason why I do that, because what I've learned about energy is it can be transferred. You cannot destroy it.
Nope.
You can transfer it. So it's like sometimes somebody might be having a little off day. Transfer some of your good energy their way.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Now they feeling good.
Now they feeling good. You know, so that's why
real.
I always do that because we vibing off of each other, and that's what it's all about, man. So as of we'll say maybe the last 2 years through this pandemic, right? Are we out of it yet? I guess. I don't know. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
You know how they do. They throw you a curveball. Next thing you know, in December, we right back how it was.
Man.
So I'm just waiting. I'm ready to put my mask back on. It's in the car still. So
Right. I keep like 2, 3 of them in the car just in case.
You got to.
So what would you say from the pandemic, because it was life-changing for us.
Definitely.
We all experienced something in our life that we hadn't in a lifetime, having to mask up and stuff was closed down. What positive did you take from that?
You got to take advantage of your downtime.
That's a big one.
Like a lot of people be, when the world was open, the little small stuff that you didn't realize, when the world shut down, you was like, dang, I ain't know so-and-so was this nice of a person. Like you actually have to be around people.
Right.
And then social media thing, like I think during the pandemic, social media soared so much. It took us.
Period.
Look at Justin LeBoy, for instance.
A lot of creators came out.
Who was he before the pandemic?
Right. And now he's huge.
He's huge.
Yeah.
You take advantage of your downtime. They did it. We did it. Tampa did it.
Nah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Big facts, exactly. So, what would you say that you started incorporating into your routine, whether it's just personal life or business, that you weren't doing before the pandemic?
Getting up early.
Okay, that's a great one.
Early. When
you say early, how early you talking?
Now that I get up like 4 o'clock. I knock out, do a little workout, and start my day. get my blood running. Because my
Okay.
pops used to get up at 4 o'clock all the time.
Dang,
right?
I ain't getting up there.
Nah, the reason why though, hear me out. Your energy, people be thinking when you get up earlier, you be tired and stuff like that. Nah, it's like you gotta warm your car up. You feel what I'm saying? Because the later you get up now it's gonna take longer for everything to get going.
Nah,
You know?
so let me ask you this then. If you getting up at 4, what time you going to bed?
I go to sleep early, 10 o'clock.
Do you really?
Yeah, 10, 11 o'clock.
Well, then that makes sense.
During the week. On the weekends,
Yeah.
I go hard.
Yeah.
I might go 24.
Then that makes sense. You
Yeah.
know, like I guess the older I get, I have to get a certain amount of
Oh,
sleep.
yeah, for sure. You know, I'm still beating the block, so.
When I wasn't getting proper sleep, I was cranky, like slick. I was in a bad mood. Like
A lot of people get cranky. A lot of people, but I think I just been doing it for a very long time. Cause like me, when I was younger, I just couldn't sleep. I don't know if I had insomnia or what. But
Yeah.
I was just can't sleep.
well, that's what this is for.
Yeah, I do that too, and then that's what it put me out of there.
That
You
good
know what I
gas,
mean?
you did.
Yeah, it put me out of there. I need it because I can't sleep.
Me too. That's my sleeping medicine. If I don't partake, I can't sleep
straight
because
up.
my mind be
Going 20 exactly.
Yes.
It don't stop. I'm always. What's the next move? What's next?
right.
Yeah.
And I'm like a self-critic. Like I beat myself up a lot.
Man,
Do you do that?
I was just talking to him about that in the car. I was like, oh man, this record ain't done. Like I hate listening to unfinished music because I'm gonna just critique the song the whole time. You know? Like, yeah.
How do you overcome that? Please share.
Well, personally, me, like, once I get in the studio and I say, all right, this is the final mix, this
Yeah.
is the final cut, and I ask my team around me,
Right. Get their opinion.
yeah, they gonna be like, bro, it was fine 2 mixes ago. You know what I mean? But I just trust, you gotta trust your team,
Yeah,
honestly. Because
absolutely.
the outside people who's on the outside looking in, they got your best interest, believe it or not. If you trust in them, they in the room with you when you recording, they know what's bad and they know what's good.
Especially if they're really for you and
Yeah.
they're not a yes man. They're going to say, nah, bro, that's not it. Go back and do this differently or whatever.
Exactly. I don't hang around yes men. We're not doing
No,
that.
because you'll never elevate that way.
Never.
They slick or preying on your downfall.
Exactly.
They're the ones that don't want to see you win. So if something's not right, they're going to tell you, oh, yeah, that's fine because they want you to put it out not right.
Exactly. They're going to be pushing the nonsense. Nah, we're not doing that. I tell them in the studio all the time, like, hey, I feel an inch of y'all being yes man. I'm gonna let them have it. It done happened.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, we not doing that. Like, if
Period.
y'all don't like it, let me know that. We could do it again. It's
Right.
not that big of a deal.
And you can't take it personal.
Nah, you can't. It's music, man. At the end of the day, they gonna be real with you. We want to make good music. If
Nah,
it ain't
for
good,
real.
don't put it out. I'm gonna just be real with you. You're not gonna get nothing out of it.
Nah, because once it's out there, bro, it is out
And
there.
they gonna judge you. For real.
Trust they're going to judge you because perception is everything.
Everything is very important.
Were you in Birmingham?
Oh, yeah, for
Tell us what your experience like was being out there.
Being out there, man, it make me realize that, you know, it's a whole world. You know?
Yeah.
Like, people in Birmingham was trying to tap in just off what's walking in the room. Like,
Shout out to Birmingham. It's a
yeah,
great city.
For sure. Shout out to the core DJs, too. You
Yeah.
know, Tony Neal.
Facts.
You know, he been rocking with us. DJ Q,
Yep.
Shay Star. So we've been rocking with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they like, yo,
Solid individuals right there.
For sure. And they've been showing us love. They tell us, yo, keep grinding, keep doing it. You know, we rocking with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just like, they appreciate us for touching the road because a lot of artists not really.
They
you
ain't
know,
about that
they're
life.
Not about that life. You know what I mean? I'm serious about my craft, man. I tell everybody, if you rocking with EFMG, anybody on there, we serious about this. So, you know, come with your budget ready and we work with you. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. It's not a
work.
free business.
It's
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
It's not. So,
What would you say has been like the most out of the box or crazy thing that you've done within this music business so far?
The craziest thing, shoot, during the pandemic, we was on the road. Whatever city was open, we was out
We
there.
outside.
We was outside. Y'all could go on the Instagram and look back. Go on the EFMG page. No cap. Like we was outside. It was out there. Like we was getting booked places and people like, yeah, ain't no big artists coming out. Come on, take advantage of it.
And you got to take advantage
And we
of that.
did. All the little
Facts.
people who was still coming outside, yeah, they was tapping in.
You
So,
know, the whole thing, my thought on that was like, we can't let stuff like that stop our hustle, stop our grind. We can move more strategically and more mindful. You know what I'm saying? Like we do a little social distancing and stuff, but you got to keep working.
Got to.
You can't
stop.
let that stop the hustle.
No, at all.
You
Gotta
know?
go harder, actually, because now it ain't like the world is open.
Exactly, right. So you got to figure out other ways to hustle.
Exactly.
And like you said earlier on, there was a lot of creators that were created during the pandemic. A lot of new podcasts popped up, and I was like, man, I'm glad I was on that train way before.
Way before, yeah. So you had the head start, and plus you didn't stop either.
No, I didn't stop. I kept going
because that's why I was like, shoot, we gotta link in with Tampa because she working. Whoever was working, we was working too. We was trying to tap in with you the whole time. There was a lot of artists who took advantage of the pandemic.
Absolutely.
And we was there with them. We seen them in the same places. So
I ate good during the pandemic.
I'm telling you, yeah, we was working. I seen Tampa. We ran past each other paths. That's how the game go. You know, if you working, you gonna know. People gonna see you outside.
Absolutely.
You know?
And listen, like Bigger Rankin always says, a buzz is like, you know how he talks, a buzz is like pregnancy. It's gonna show.
It's gonna show.
It's gonna show. People gonna see it. You ain't gotta tell them. They just gonna see it.
Yep. Yep.
For any aspiring artists out there, because you've been doing this for a little minute, you've experienced a lot. What would be a piece of advice that you would love to offer any new and upcoming artists?
It's okay to take a break. That don't mean you're not an artist anymore. You know what I mean? Sometimes life happens.
Yes, it does.
You got to take care of life because mental health is very important.
Listen, absolutely.
And that's real. That's why I'm looking in the camera.
Yes.
I done did it myself. You could deactivate your social media, bro. It's okay. You don't have to keep up with what everybody else is doing. Focus on you.
Yeah.
And then when you posting something, you post. And if you want to deactivate after you interact, do it again.
Yes.
That might be what's best for you.
Because your mental health is so important.
Very.
If you're not right with yourself, you can't be right for anybody else. That's a great piece of advice.
Self-love.
But at the same time, y'all don't want to take too long of a break.
Nah, don't be like August and disappear. And then when you come back, you in an entanglement with someone's wife. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You know
we ain't doing no entanglements.
Nah, we going to take a break and return. Like she said, you can't be gone for months. You're an
No.
artist. Your fans going to be looking for you.
Exactly. And Slick, in this business, there's a new artist coming out daily. Every day there's new artists coming out. Every hour.
Yeah.
You know, during this 18 minutes we've been talking, 20 new artists came out, or
and
50 new artists.
First 2 songs. Mixtape coming soon.
Right.
They not playing. So you got to stay active. It's a new one every second.
That's facts, because if you take too long of a break, people will forget about you. That's just what it is, because there's so much new coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you definitely have to take those mental breaks sometimes. Go on vacation if you have to.
That's the best thing.
Get away from it all.
Let it get up out of here.
Nah, for real, because you can't just only work. You got to appreciate all your hard work. And, you know, appreciating is by doing other stuff from time to time. So with that being said, outside of music, what else do you like doing?
Oh, man, I love coaching. I love watching sports. I love hanging with my bros.
Do you eat Dolo's food?
Oh, yeah, Dolo, he put his foot in it. For sure. I ain't gonna hold
He
you.
a chef. He a whole chef over there.
That's one thing about our gang. The men in our gang, you know what I mean? We cook.
Y'all
you know
eat good. Y'all cook.
Yeah, so our women, they good. You know what I mean?
And that's what it's all about, man. Taking care of your loved ones, making sure they eat good. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Oh, man. I have to say my mother's curry chicken.
Okay.
Some mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah, some plantain on the side. Know what I mean? Putting my island accent.
I was just about to say, I heard that little island accent come through.
Yeah, you know, I got I don't play time all the time, but you know, if you listen to the music, you'd hear the lingo come true. Sometimes.
I was just gonna say you have to incorporate that. You do into your music because it's a different vibe.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, it's an acquired taste though.
Just like anything else in life.
Y'all gotta just tap in, man. There's a lot of talented artists from where I'm from. You know what I mean? And I get love down there too, so don't believe it. We international.
So with that being said, you just said there's a lot of artists from where you're from. Obviously, there's a lot of artists out here in the Atlanta area and beyond.
For sure.
What would make people want to tap in and listen to you before they would anybody else? What sets you apart?
I'm very versatile. I'm not in a box like everyone else. Like when y'all hear this new record, like the first record when I came up here, Tampa would be like, yeah, okay, we know what type of time that on.
Yeah.
And then this record is like 360. You feel me? So I don't stay in a box. Yeah, you look at me right now and how I'm looking, and then the single artwork for that, you be like, that that ain't making sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But be versatile. I feel being versatile.
I think it's important, and this is a gem that I always like to give to artists. When you come out with music, and it might sound crazy, but it's out the box, and I believe in being outside the box. We ain't trying to fit in. We want to stand out.
Stand out.
When you name your music, come up with something kind of crazy. It doesn't even have to match what the song is about, kind of, sort of, but it's going to intrigue people to listen.
Exactly.
Because if you just have a song and you just name it something ordinary, people are like, okay, that's cool. But if you like come out the box and name it some weird name, they're going to want to listen because they're like, well, what in the heck is this song about? You know what I'm saying? So just figuring out ways to stand out rather than trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. I like to go up when they going down.
Nah, for real.
For sure. Yo, shout out to my boy Max B for sure.
That's dope. What can we expect from you very next?
A lot of new music. A lot of new visuals. We're going to be on the road. Right now, we're looking for a venue for our first real concert.
I heard.
You know what I mean?
Oh, we had a whole I'm coming to help do media for that.
Come on.
I'm going to do interviews
That's
and
love,
stuff.
for sure.
I just want to show you guys some love because you've showed me love. I want to return that
For sure,
and come
for
do
sure.
some media
We
for you
gonna let
guys.
You know everything. We're going to send it straight to you.
That's
You know,
dope. What made you guys decide to put that together?
It's just that I'm tired of going to, showcases and different things like that. And, a lot of fans won't interact because they're there to see someone else.
Right.
And personally, me, I'm at the point where I have a fan base. Dolo got a little fan base.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can bring out 200 to 300 people.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on our farm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of growing someone else's.
Nah, for real. That's I think a lot of artists who are in a bigger position did stuff like that. You have to kind of make yourself the headliner.
Right.
Because if you don't, nobody else may not until you get to a certain level.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of the business. So
Exactly.
if y'all ain't going to do it, we going to do it for ourselves.
Do it for ourselves. And we going to take it on the road too. You know what I mean? I'm investing in myself for real. Like, I'll go to Orlando, went to Orlando, piped up the Beacham. Look it up. That's the most popping club.
I've done an event there. I'm from Florida.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida. I know about the Beacham.
You know what I mean? So and I just hit the road like she said, even that's a vacation for me.
Yes.
So that's how me taking a break. I get to another city and now they showing mad love. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because sometimes where you from, they gonna catch on late. You know what I mean? I grew up on the east side of Atlanta, Stone Mountain. You know what I mean? It is not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Rudder for that, because I feel her. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody want to be from the A, but they not really from the A. Claim where you from. If you from Lithonia, you from Lithonia. If you from Clayco, be from Clayco. You don't got to put Atlanta on it. I'm from the east side of Atlanta.
But you know what I think that is, and I'm going to speak for someone who's not from here, but I live here now, right? I think it's, if you from this area, whether it's Stone Mountain, Lithonia, or whatever, and you're talking to someone else from this area, of course you're going to say Stone Mountain. They're going to know where that's at.
Correct.
If you're talking to someone from Texas and you say, I'm from Lithonia, they're going to be like, where?
Exactly.
So you got to say Atlanta. Not that you're trying to fake that you from it. It's just, rather than going through the whole explanation.
I agree.
I'm from Atlanta. You know, that's what you say.
Yeah, that's why I tell them I'm from Atlanta, but not the city of Atlanta, the east side of Atlanta. You know, I'm from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, but I grew up in Atlanta, you know, east side. So that's a fact, though. I feel you, Tampa, because that's what a lot of people don't get.
Exactly.
So they be like, oh, you're not even from Atlanta. When they come here, they go on to Stone Mountain thinking Stone Mountain, Atlanta. But no, we're going to take them to the city.
Absolutely.
Come on.
They got to see the whole culture.
For sure.
How long have you lived out, like pretty much your whole life?
I moved to Atlanta when I was 12. I moved to Baltimore, DMV area. Big up yourself. When I was first moved to the States, I was like 9.
Okay.
And then I moved to Atlanta because Atlanta was just better. B-more is tough, yo. Some of y'all ain't going to make it up there. We had to dip because, you know what I mean, my parents, they saw it's like the Virgin Islands shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got to move from
Time
here
to go, y'all.
You know, I ain't going to lie. The A ain't like, you know, it's different. Like, it got the spots, but up there, it's the whole spot, the whole city like that. That's why I be trying to get people to understand, like, it's a different world out there, man. And B-more, you gotta be tough, man.
Absolutely. And the thing about it, when there's family and stuff involved, you know, you got to make sure you're in the right place.
For sure.
You know, you got to
4
be
boys.
mindful of that.
They had 4 boys.
Yeah.
No girls involved. Me and my bros. So it's easy to get in trouble.
Exactly. Right. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? They want to put you in a position where you're not going to be doing no crazy stuff.
So they brought us here, and that was the best thing that they could have did.
Would you say, you know, doing a lot of your growing up in your younger years here in Atlanta influenced you for wanting to do music?
Yeah, no. The reason why I say that, because my uncle, and like, you know, he was around, like I said, Rock City and stuff. That's family.
Right.
So like, I was always influenced from them as far as like from the Virgin Islands.
Right.
Because they've been doing it since they were children. You
Right.
feel me? My uncle played baseball, so they both made it in their respective areas.
Right,
and
absolutely.
Then I seen both of them doing that from the hood in the Virgin Islands, housing. You know what I mean? Where my grandmother's house was. That's where they grew up. And I watched them together with their team, and he played sports, they did music, and they reached to the top. I wanted to be the one to do both of them, doing the music and playing the sport and being successful at both.
And you are absolutely doing that.
So that's my goal, and that's why I feel like it was very, you know.
I think that's dope, man. Like it's no better feeling than actually being able to wake up every day and do what you love.
Yeah, I love to do both of them, and I'm gonna continue to do it.
You're not forced to go work for someone else,
Nope.
deal with some a-hole that you don't like that's micromanaging your every move. That's not the move, y'all.
It's not. It's not the move at all. And I tell everybody, do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do.
I was just going to say, sometimes, like I did, I worked for many years before I was able to branch off and start my own business. But at some point in time, you want to be the boss.
Yeah, for sure you want to be the boss because, you know, the boss, and understand what comes with being a boss. Everybody want to be a boss, but a boss get fed last. Understand that.
Nah, for real.
You got to feed your people.
Big facts, man. Well, before we get up out of here, there's 3 things we got to do. 1, tell everybody where they can follow you on all your social media.
AIMFORDAHEAD. And if you type EFMG in, around it, behind it, you put a number 4, you're going to be able to find me. SEO strong.
You dig. 2nd thing we got to do, man, who you want to shout out to?
Hey, man, shout out my mama, my pops, the whole family in the VI, you know, everybody on the east side, you know, big up yourself.
I hope they watch this.
Yeah, y'all gonna tap in for sure. They got to. I put the pressure on them. Hey, go support me. You say you rock with it.
Pure
I'm
pressure.
Send it straight to your DM. Just click the link.
Exactly. We make it real easy for you. All you got to do is click the link. You can watch it from anywhere.
15, 20 minutes of your time. That's
Period.
all I want.
Nah, for real. Big facts. Last but not least, man, we live on the industry's most wanted podcast with your girl, TampaMystic. We got Aimfordahead in the building.
That's right.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
I'm the industry's most wanted because I'm the most versatile and I'm well balanced, well rounded, and I'm, you know, international with it. Come from the islands, came to the A. You know how it is overseas already with the island culture. So we're gonna blend it all together and make it the world thing.
Please believe it, man. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all know what it is.